Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It feels so weird just sitting here and talking to you guys because I feel like I haven't done that in a while. I feel like it's just been like vlogs on my channel recently, and that's because I've been traveling. This past month I just literally went from trip to trip to trip, so my channel has reflected that, but I definitely have been missing just to sit down, do some makeup, talk about makeup, and just talk to you guys. So I figured let's do a get ready with me, like a little chatty get ready with me. I'll be honest, like I kind of suck at doing these just because I'm so bad at like multitasking, like doing my makeup and talking at the same time. Like I'll either just do my makeup and not talk, or I'll talk and not do my makeup. So I'm gonna have to keep telling myself like, all right, like talk and do your makeup, you know? So yeah, let's just go ahead and start the video, since you know I'm gonna be talking to you guys throughout the whole video and while I do my makeup. So let's just start. I will just say, as normal with all of my get ready with me's, I'm gonna go ahead and put everything that I use in the description box below. I'm not gonna talk about it just because I will get distracted, and then I'll start ranting about the product that I'm using and that I love and blah 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 blah. So let's go ahead and start. I'm just gonna go ahead and put my hair up. Speaking of hair, I just got my hair done yesterday. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. I can never tell with my viewfinder because like there's so many lights. Like I don't know what colors you guys can see. But I just dyed it black. Like I didn't cut it or anything. I just dyed it back to black. This is like how I've always had my hair. It's just like jet black. I dyed my hair purple like a couple months ago, and I dyed it back to black, and I only did semi-permanent, so it like washed off like after like literally 4 times of washing my hair. And I was left with like all this bleach in my hair, like at the ends. It kind of looked like I highlighted it, but I didn't. And I was trying to grow it out so I didn't have to put any more like dye in my hair, but it just like, it was taking too long. I was getting irritated, so I was just like, let's just dye it. So I did that yesterday. So moving on. All right, now that our hair is out of our face, let's get to priming the skin. I was literally just about to talk about how much I love this primer, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna save that for another video, because just wait, we're gonna have lots of makeup videos coming up soon. But I'm honestly just going for like a really basic look today. I'm really gonna try and do less is more, have like a little bit more of like a natural look, just because I'm literally gonna take it right off because I've like really been traveling. I'm going to Florida again today. My flight's at 6 p.m. What time is it right now? It's 12:30 right now, so I got some time. But yeah, I'm going to Florida today, so I don't like to wear makeup on the plane because I just break out. Like even without wearing makeup, I break out, so putting makeup is just gonna be even worse for my skin. So I always don't wear any makeup when I fly. Usually. Sometimes I will, like depending if like I'm doing something right after I get there. But I'm not gonna get there till like 9 p.m. So I am not gonna wear any makeup. So I'm literally gonna do this, film another video. I have bought in like a bunch of makeup recently that I've just kind of like been like hoarding over here, because I'm just gonna do a huge collective haul because I have a lot of makeup. It's like makeup from Namies in LA, Morphe, Jaclyn Cosmetics, Sephora. Like I have a bunch of makeup, so that's I will be doing next. And once I film that, then I'm literally just gonna take this off and head to the airport. I don't know why that was like so zoomed in for a second. It's not like I was doing like a tutorial, so I had to like take a step back. But anyways, yeah, so I'm literally just gonna do this to film some videos and then take it right off. So I don't want to spend like 2 hours doing my makeup just to take it off. And I'm also trying to practice less is more and like stick to the trend of like natural makeup. So that's another reason, which I always sit down with the full intention of doing a natural look, and then I walk away with a full face of makeup, always. Like it never fails. Another thing to address, and if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys already know what time it is. If you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do that, because that's where you get all of my updates. And you can like really keep up with me a lot more than my channel, because I have really been sucking lately, you guys. I started freelancing makeup, and that has literally taken up like all of my free time. So I'm really trying to get better about it and like put myself on a schedule so that I can actually be consistent, but it's a work in progress. I'm working on it, so just be patient with me. But back to what I was saying, if you guys follow me on my Instagram, you will already know, and I'm sure you guys can tell a difference, but I got my lips done. again. It wasn't my first time. I went, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I got a full syringe. It was really just like maintenance because they were definitely like, it had been almost a year since I had done it last. No, was it a year? I'm probably lying. It probably wasn't a year, but it was definitely starting to lose like its plumpness. So I needed to, you know, bounce it back. Then I also got Botox for the first time ever. I don't think I mentioned this on my Instagram, but yes, I got Botox for the first time ever. I know, like, you guys are probably gonna be like, you don't need it, you're young, you don't have wrinkles, blah, 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 but I didn't get it for wrinkles. I got it to do like a little mini brow lift because I have very, very hooded eyes, and I don't anymore because of the Botox, but you can see like it literally, she like lifted it from here and lifted it from here, so it just made a world of difference. Now I have like more room with my eyes. I can do different looks. Like, you guys, look, I'm doing it already. I'm not doing my makeup. I'm supposed to be talking and doing my makeup, and I'm not doing it already. Like, not even 5 minutes into the video. Great. But anyways, yeah, I didn't do it for like wrinkle purposes. I did it just to lift my brows a little bit, so I had a little bit more room to work with when I do my eyeshadow. And also, like, I just didn't like the whole like droopy eyelid. Like, I'm 24 years old, like I don't need to have droopy eyelids. So I did that, and it took like a week before I could see the results, and honestly I didn't really even notice the results until I made like a side-by-side like picture yesterday, like last night. I wanted to show my friend like the before and after, and I didn't even notice how much of a difference it was until I saw the side-by-side pictures. So I was like, whoa, okay. But yes, I'm very, very happy with it. Girl I Go To is amazing. If you guys are local in the DMV area, you should definitely check her out. Her Instagram name is Botox and Bourbon, and she is in Old Town Alexandria, and I freaking love her. She just opened up her new studio, and it's so freaking cute, you guys. Like, so cute. Like I said, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me post about it. Okay, so I know I said I'm not going to talk about products, but you guys, look at that glow. That is so beautiful, and I swear it's my primer. I use the Lilah B Glow Priming Oil. Oh my god, I freaking love it. I use it on my clients and like when I freelance. Go ahead and wipe my lips of this crusty foundation. I hate crusty lips. Like, bleh, not a fan. Just put a little lip mask on. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to Florida today, so I'm excited. I'm actually just going, today's Friday, so I'm just going for the weekend. I'm going for my cousin's baby shower that's on Sunday. Literally just there last month, but you know, I'm not gonna miss the baby shower, so I'm going again. My dad's side of the family lives in Florida, so I kind of go like pretty often. And then some other exciting news, which I just found out yesterday, that I'm going to dun, 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 Disney World, and I'm so freaking excited, you guys. Like, if you know me, you know I'm a kid at heart, and I love like Disney movies, honestly anything Disney. So literally my friend Amber called me yesterday, and she's like, basically like invites me to go to Disney with her. So she's taking her son, and obviously like I had to crash that party. Like, I don't have any kids, so I'll take any opportunity that I can go to Disney. We had been talking about going to Disney to take her son to Disney, and finally like she called me yesterday and she's like, we're going. Like, book your flight, I'll pay for the like for the park. I just had to book my flight. So I was like, send me the flight info, I will book it like right now, and I did. So we're leaving on the 27th and then getting back on the 1st. So I think that's like what, like 6 days? I think that's 6 days, maybe 7. No, it's 6, maybe 5, I don't know. Anyways, that many days, that's how long. I think, I don't remember which park she said we're going to. I know she said the Kingdom, not United Kingdom, what is it called? Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom was booked, but I think we're doing like Epcot and then Universal Studios. So I am like beyond excited. Like super, super excited. So I am like literally freaking out inside. I'm literally so freaking excited. I've never gone before, and I am, even though I'm a 24-year-old adult, like I don't care. It's gonna be just as fun, although I'm not a big roller coaster fan. I get really bad motion sickness, so I just can't go in rides that are like spinning or like take me upside down or anything like that, because I will literally puke everywhere. Like, it's legit happened before. So yeah, I'm like literally jumping through my skin. Like, I just want to breeze through this trip so that we can go to Orlando, because I'm so freaking excited, you guys. Like, I'm obviously gonna vlog. I was thinking about vlogging this trip that I'm going on today, but honestly, like, I've just been doing so much vlogging. I just want to really like enjoy my time, and also kind of like break up my feed. Like, I just feel like I've done a lot of vlogs lately, so I don't know, I might change my mind. We'll see. Maybe I might just like put them both together and just do one big vlog. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that's exciting and I can't wait. Why is this concealer drying so freaking quickly? It's like literally just dried already on my forehead, and it's not even, it's literally just like a circle of concealer on my forehead. Come on, blend out. You got it. We can do it. I really forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I'm trying this, like, this whole year, like, I'm trying like literally anything and everything under the sun to get my natural hair to a really good place. So I'm taking all these vitamins. I just ordered the Madeira, I think it's called Madeira, whatever that like liquid collagen that all these influencers are talking about. I ordered that in hopes of like that doing something. What the hell was I saying? I totally just blanked out. Why is my concealer not cooperating? I'm sure you guys can't tell on camera. I'm sure on camera it looks good, but it's like, just looks really dry under my eyes, and my under eyes are like not dry. So I'm like, what's going on here? What the fuck was I saying? I really can't remember. I'm like drawing a complete blank. Anyways, I'm gonna move on because I really can't remember what the hell I was talking about. But something I want to talk about really quickly. So as you guys may know, if you're not new here, I have been doing a lot of freelance makeup lately. I've been doing bridal. I partnered, not necessarily partnered up, but I've been working with this other makeup artist who specializes in bridal makeup, and she has been giving me a lot of work. So I've been actually really busy with that, and I've been very grateful because I have just learned so much in just a short time that I have been doing bridal. It's just like literally a completely different ball game. I'm like, I thought like, I was like, you know, if you know how to do makeup, you know how to do makeup like in any scenario, in any request. But that is so not the case. Like, bridal makeup is very, very different than what I do and what I'm used to in my everyday, and just so different. So I have just been learning a lot. It's been very challenging for me, which I love. Like, I love to challenge myself. It's been really, really good. I won't lie. There's definitely been times where like I just broke down crying, and I wasn't necessarily happy with my work, and I could have done this better, and I could have like spent more time on this. Whatever the case may be, it's definitely been like trial and error for sure. It's crazy to like, I don't know what I'm trying to get at here, but that's kind of why I've been so MIA here. I've just been doing, I've just been working a lot, and it's just been really hard to kind of juggle everything right now. It's really new to me, so I'm trying to find a good routine that works where I can do everything, because I started working out again, and that takes time, and then it's just like I'm doing a lot right now. So I'm trying to find a good schedule, a good routine that works for me. So I think I'm gonna start like filming on specific days so that every week like I'm consistent. There's no excuse. Like, I already know what the week is gonna be like. So I'm working on it. Hang tight, guys. Just thanks for being patient. For the ones of you that are still here, I appreciate you. You guys are the real ones. And I have a lot of fun, exciting content planned for you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. But yeah, I want to do a like what's in my freelance kit video, because I got a couple of requests to do that. And I know when I was like starting off, like I was really wanting to know like what people have in their freelance kit and what's like a necessity that I might have not thought of. So I think it would be really helpful, because I know I was looking for a bunch of those, and there wasn't really any, at least any relevant any relevant videos or like recent videos, because they're, sorry you guys, they're like gardening in my neighborhood. So I swear this is every time I want to do a get ready with me. Oh, did we decide to stop? No? Oh, okay, cool. I'm not liking this concealer right now. What's going on? I use the e.l.f. concealer, which I normally really like. but it's just like, I feel like emphasizing my texture. Oh, and then also I guess we can talk about my trip to Morocco, you guys, which was amazing. Why is my makeup being so, it's like breaking up, and like my bronzer like literally disappeared on this side of my face. I don't know what's going on with my makeup. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't get it. It's crazy because my makeup looks and skin looks really good on camera, but I feel like in person it's just not, it just looks dry. Like, what is going on today? I don't know, lately I've been doing my makeup and I've just not been liking it. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it just looks either cakey, it looks dry, it looks like blotchy. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my skincare. I don't know what it is. Maybe that primer that I'm so in love with that maybe isn't so good. Like, I don't know. Something needs to give because I don't get it. Anyways, guys, back to what I was saying. My trip to Morocco was so nice. It was so short. Like, I was not ready to leave. But at the same time, I was also ready to leave. And I don't even know. I don't think, yeah, I didn't mention it because it was like, like a, kind of like a montage kind of a video. But you guys, I literally got stuck in Morocco at the end. Let me explain after I do my setting spray. Just 1 second. I'm trying to do that without getting my hair wet, so it's a little bit of a struggle. But yeah, you guys, Morocco was so nice. But back to what I was saying, I literally got stuck there, you guys. So I don't know if you guys remember, but there was like a spike with Corona in Europe, so a lot of Europe countries were closing their borders, and I on my way back I was flying with Air France, and I had a layover in Paris for like 2 hours or something. And once I started hearing like all of these countries, like, you know, having like closing their borders and stuff, I kind of started getting worried. And my cousin, who was visiting from France to go to my cousin's wedding as well, literally almost got stuck in Morocco as well. Luckily, a family friend of ours like works for the airline, like the Royal Air Maroc, which is like the Moroccan airline. He lives in Paris, so they were literally like, Paris was like closing their border. And like he was supposed to be there for like I think another 2 days, and they were closing their border that day. So luckily, like, our family friend was able to put him on the next flight out like that very next morning, and so he left early so that before like so he wouldn't get stuck like in Morocco and not be able to go back home. So when I heard that, I like literally called. I can't talk and put bronzer on. I'm gonna do this step real quick and then I'll come back. So I called the airline and I'm like, hey, like I have a layover in Paris within the next 3 days, and I just wanted to make sure like I'm good. Like, I know you guys are closing your borders. Like, is my flight still fine? And they're like, yeah, like you're fine, you're confirmed, you're all set. And then literally like 4 hours later, they sent me an email saying, oh, sorry, all flights have been canceled to Paris. Please give us a call so we can either give you a refund or put you on the next flight. So I give them a call. Literally, this was like 4 hours, you guys, and I didn't have, it probably was less than that, because I was literally traveling from Marrakech back to Casablanca because I was visiting my family in Marrakech, which is like 3 hours away. So by the time I got back to my aunt's house in Casablanca, I got that email. I'm like, oh my God, I literally just called them. So I called them and I'm like, okay, like what's going on? I got this email from you guys. Like what do I do? And they're basically just like, oh, yeah, so we can put you on the next available flight, which was literally like 2 weeks from when I was supposed to leave. And I think I had like a wedding, or I had something I was getting my wisdom teeth removed when I got back, which I had waited like 3 or 4 months to make that appointment. So like with COVID, everything like takes forever these days. So I'm like, yeah, I am not missing this appointment. Like, I need an earlier flight. She's like, yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am, like that's the best that we can do, blah 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 blah, like I can put you down. So I literally had to book another flight from another airline. Like, it was such a shit show. So I ended up leaving that very next day instead of like 3 days later. So I had to cut my trip short, which is fine. Like, I wasn't trying to get, as much as I love Morocco and as much as I love my family, I was not trying to get stuck there. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and leave. It worked out well. I got my refund. They also like gave me a voucher on top of it. So you know, can't complain. I've been doing, my skin has like been freaking out, you guys, like obviously with masks and stuff. I don't know about you guys and like where you, excuse me, where you guys live, but where I live, they just lifted like the mask requirement if you're fully vaccinated, which I am not. And I won't be, not anytime soon. I'm just a conspiracy theorist, and I'll leave this conversation for a whole other day because once I start talking about it, like, I can go on. But yes, I am not vaccinated, so it doesn't really apply to me. But if you're fully vaccinated in my area, then you do not need to wear a mask indoors. Only on like federal government buildings and like federal government things like airports, airplanes, any government building, courthouse, anything like that you do, it's a requirement. But you know, aside from that, you're good. As natural as I could ever go, I'm still always gonna pack on the blush. Like I'm such a fan of blush, you have no idea. And then also by the, like, you see how much blush I'm putting on now. By the time I'm done with like my whole makeup, it's gonna be less than half of this. Like it's just, I don't know what it is. Blush never, I mean, and that's on pretty much everyone I know. Like blush just does not last. So that's just like a fact. It's like a makeup fact. So I overcompensate. God, I feel like I have like so many different like tabs of conversations open with you guys right now. Like I don't even know, like my brain is just all over the place. Clearly I haven't done this in a while. I just haven't talked to you guys in a while. So I feel like there's just been so many changes that like it's hard for me to like remember all of them. But yeah, you guys, so I am like at this point in my life where I am just like trying to revamp literally everything in my life. Like I, you know, revamped my face with a little bit of lip filler and Botox. I'm literally redoing my apartment, my bedroom. I just want, like, I literally haven't changed anything in my place since I moved in 3 years ago. So it's time to just like zhuzh it up, you know, like change some things. I'm not changing anything drastic. I'm just changing like the decor, the like aesthetic, and just brightening it up a little bit. I have so much gray in my apartment, like in its entirety, in my living room, in my bedroom, like in my bathroom, like everything is just gray. So I want to change that. I need more pops of color, like my clothes too. Like I'm revamping all of that. I just have so much black and gray in my closet as well. So I'm just like, hence like this shirt. I've been like literally anytime I see this color, I buy it. So I've just been so into this like baby pastel blue. I mean, it's literally on my nails. So my nails, like I need to get them done. Which, speaking of nails, guys, I'm literally bouncing from topic to topic. But my nails right now, which are really, really crusty because this is literally a month of my nails. Like I haven't done them in a month. Gel X, which, sorry, I can't talk while I put my blush on either, apparently. Like they want to garden, they want to take the trash out. They're just like, let's just do it all right now while Yemen is filming. Just do it all. Take care of it all. I'm really gonna try and keep my highlight to a very, very, very bare minimum today. Like, very bare minimum. So let's see if I can actually do it. I just want it to look like I'm healthy without a lot of water. Not like I'm glowing to the gods, you know? What was I saying? Yes, so I got Gel X on my nails, you guys, and I heard about it from watching Jaclyn Hill's story. I swear she puts me on everything. That's amazing. I literally watched her story, and I had been getting acrylics before that, and then before that I was getting SNS like on my natural nail. But I am like, me in general, like I am just so, I'm such a hands-on person, and I'm like really aggressive. Like I do everything with my hands. I clean all the time. I'm a clean freak. So my nails would just break literally all the time. It'd be several nails by the time I'd go and get my nails done. Every 2 weeks, by the way, like even just 2 weeks and my nails would be falling apart. And I have friends who literally go like a month without doing their nails with SNS and they're fine. I'm like, yeah, you must obviously not do anything with your hands. You must be a princess because there's just no way. I do everything with my hands. You know what I mean? Like I don't, you get the picture. SNS just like wasn't working for me. Like my nails kept breaking and chipping and it was just a mess. So finally they were like, just try acrylic. Like it's much more durable. Your nails won't break as much. And it just lasts longer. So I moved on to acrylic, which was true. It did last longer. I hardly ever had a broken nail. So I saw in her story that she was talking about like Gel X and how it's like really good on her nails and how she'll never do acrylic ever again, that it's making her natural nails like much thicker and healthier. and it's not as abrasive when they do your nails. Like, they're not drilling and filing so much on your natural nail. So I was like, oh my gosh, wait, stop. Like, I literally stopped in the middle of watching that story, called my nail salon. I'm like, do you guys do Gel X? Luckily they do. I thank God I found this nail salon because they're so trendy. Like, they keep up with all the trends, and like they're really good at designs, and like they're just trendy. So I call, and luckily the girl who does my nails knows how to do it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, put me down because I'm coming. So I went and got my nails done, which honestly, this is probably my favorite nail like style that I've ever done ever. And it's like, I've never gotten so many compliments than I did on this set. So basically it's like a, you know, like the press on nails, that's kind of what it is. It's like the full nail. So they don't just put like the tip on like they do like with acrylic, or if you do tips before SNS. It's literally like they put the nail on top of your whole nail. Like, it already comes in a shape. So I did mine almond. I always say that word wrong. I always want to say almond, but it's almond. Almond? I don't know. Anyways, I got the almond shape. And then they also have like coffin shape and like whatever, all the other different shapes. So they don't have to like sit there and like file the shape that you want. So they obviously just like shape it a little bit. Like I said, my nails are so crusty right now. This is a horrible time to like show you guys an example, but this is a month into it. You guys, I don't think I've ever in my entire life gotten my nails to last a month. Look, I'm literally doing it again. I'm not doing my makeup. So that's just crazy for me. Like, I know lots of other people, like that's like normal for them, but as much as I use my hands, like it just never happens. So that alone, I was shook. They look so natural. Like when I first get them done, obviously now they're super grown out. Like they're just like dull. The color isn't as nice as it was when I first got them done, but I am obsessed. Like that's all I'm gonna be doing. At least in my salon, it was the exact same price as SNS and as my acrylics. So yeah, that's like duh, like that's a no-brainer for me. We'll see what the takeoff process is like, at least at my salon, because I know each salon does it differently, but they told me like they just soak your nail in some acetone for like not even 5 minutes, and it literally just like glides right off. So if that's the case, I will be very happy, because I'm really trying, like this whole year I'm trying to just embrace like my natural thing. So I want to grow my natural nails. I want to grow my natural hair. Is that what I was talking about when I forgot my topic? Anyways, but yeah, I am obsessed with Gel X. So if you're someone who's trying to grow your natural nail, or you want to change it up and you want something that's going to be durable and looks really natural and looks super good, I definitely recommend trying Gel X if your nail salon offers it. So just wanted to fill you in on that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera real quick, because I don't think that's fun. I don't think you guys want to sit here, and also I really wouldn't even be able to talk because I get like super focused in my brows. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick, and then I'll be back to finish the rest of my makeup. The world of difference that eyebrows make. I'm actually kind of, at first my makeup was looking a little iffy, but you know what, I'm actually feeling it now. Okay, I'm gonna bake real quick. Just something slight, nothing crazy. I really can't stop talking, because then I just completely forget what I was talking about, because I already freaking forgot. That's so crazy. My pool in my community was closed last year, but they just sent out an email saying that it's gonna be open this year, and that they're opening our community gym as well, which has been closed since last year. So I'm so excited, because I actually really love our gym here. I'm not a big fan of like big gyms, and the gym here literally has everything that I would need. It has all the machines, it has a sauna, it has a stairmaster, like literally everything. So I would always go to this gym, so I'm excited that opens this Saturday. Powdered my hair somehow. Our pool's open this weekend, or not this weekend, but Memorial Day weekend, which I actually won't even be here. I'll be in Orlando. I haven't even eaten anything today. I am just been, like, I totally slept in today. I'm not even gonna lie. I set my alarm for 7:30 this morning, and I slept till 10. You guys, like getting that Botox was like the best thing I ever, like I didn't even realize how much I needed it until I did it. You know what I mean? Like best thing ever. I think that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna throw on some lashes and call it a day. Okay. So yeah, back to my cousin's wedding. I feel like I really didn't even get to enjoy it, to be honest with you guys, and you guys probably didn't. I didn't film any of that, by the way. Like that was all my cousins who filmed it for me, because I was literally busy doing makeup the whole time. I woke up at 3:30 in the morning that day, did my makeup first. No, excuse me. I woke up at 3 and started my makeup at 3:30. Then I moved on to my cousin's makeup. Then I did my aunt's makeup. Then I did my cousin, the bride's makeup. Then I did my other aunt's makeup. Then I did my other cousin's makeup. So I literally was just doing makeup all day long and I didn't really get to enjoy it. And then after the fact, like, they were telling me like I couldn't leave my makeup in the room. Like I couldn't trust people. So I'm like, yeah, I just couldn't enjoy myself. So, I barely, you guys probably like barely saw me on that vlog. I didn't even get to like show you guys what I was wearing or anything, which is, you know, it's not that big of a deal. It was a beautiful wedding and I'm glad that like my cousins filmed it for me, because what you guys saw was literally like me watching with you guys, because I didn't see any of that. I saw a little bit at the end. You guys could see like I was dancing and I enjoyed myself, but before that, also, if I'm getting real with you guys, I did my cousin's makeup, the bride, and that was probably like what, oh my gosh, I don't want to cry talking about this, but that was one of like my biggest mistakes, was when I did her makeup. She did not like it. Long story short, I was able to, you know, kind of like fix it towards the end, but mind you, like in Morocco at that time, they had an 8 p.m. curfew. So everything had to be closed. Everything had to be done by 8 p.m. So her wedding started at like 2 or 3 and, it just like went by so fast. And in Moroccan tradition, they usually have like more than one outfit. So she had like 3 or 4, maybe, I think she had 4 different outfits. So like the whole time it was just like go, go, go. So I didn't have that much time to fit, like it was something I could have fixed, but I just didn't have the time because like we were on the schedule. So yeah, it was, I just used too much black. So I don't know, leading up to it, she sent me a bunch of pictures of like gold brown looks that she wanted to do, like eyeshadow looks. And then the day before, which we didn't have a trial makeup, which I regret. I wanted to, but she kind of just wanted to, she didn't want to see herself fully done until the day of the wedding, which is fine, she's entitled to that. But now I know, like, I don't ever do any wedding without doing a trial date, because I could easily avoid a lot of stress for the both of us, me and the bride. But yeah, I just watched a YouTube video. I'm trying to do this so you guys can see me. I watched a YouTube, actually I can't even talk while I put a lash on, so hold on, give me a second. So we didn't have a trial, and the night before the wedding, I don't know why, I always do this to myself before I have a gig. Like I just start like overthinking, and I start panicking, and I start doubting myself. So I started watching all these YouTube videos, because we talked about her wanting like a cat eye kind of a thing. So I started looking up YouTube videos like for like Moroccan makeup, like traditional makeup, like with cat eyes. And they were doing like all these like black smoky eyes. So literally the next day I started doing her makeup, and that's kind of like what I started doing. I started using a ton of black, which is just like a no-no, especially for her eye shape. Like her eyes are so small, and adding any sort of black is just gonna give the appearance of them being even smaller. So that was just such a bad idea. And then I just kept building and building onto the black. So by the time she was done, she's like, yeah, this is too much black. She saw herself in the pictures and she just did not like it. So luckily we were able to salvage it. We fixed it. Not as good as I would have liked to, because I didn't have enough time, but we definitely got it to a place that she liked. But it was literally traumatizing for me. It was very, very emotional for me. I could not stop crying. I was literally fixing her makeup and just crying as I'm doing it. And I mean, it's even hard for me to talk about it right now, because when it comes to my makeup, it's literally like a part of me. And if someone says they don't like it or whatever, especially on her wedding day, like I literally felt like I ruined her wedding. Like I felt so guilty. I felt so like disappointed in myself. I felt like a failure. Like I just like, and mind you, like I hadn't slept. I probably slept an hour that night. And that whole week leading up to it, like we were doing all this stuff for the wedding, so I hadn't been sleeping that whole week either. And I was like literally hiked up on so much espresso. So I literally, it was like a bunch of different things like that factored into it, that I just like broke down, and I couldn't stop crying. And they're all like, everyone's like trying to get me out of the room, like come watch the bride come out, like you gotta see this, you gotta see this. And I'm literally like, get out, like crying. Like I could not stop crying. Like, and I'm pretty good with like kind of holding my emotions when I need to, but like this was like I could not stop crying. Like I had to literally lock myself in the bathroom and like just get it together, and even then I still couldn't get it together. So it literally took me like 30 minutes before I was able to get myself together, touched up my makeup as much as I could because I literally had like tears streaming down my face and you could see it in my makeup. So I finally pull myself together, I go out there, and then as soon as I see her, I start crying again. And I literally was just sitting there like with my little tissue the whole time, just like wiping my tears, trying to be like low-key and discreet about it because I didn't want her to feel bad that I felt bad, you know what I mean? Like once I started crying, when she saw that I was crying when I was doing her makeup, like then she's like, oh, I love it, you know what I mean? Like trying to comfort me, trying to make me feel better, but like the damage was done. It was like, I was mad at myself. Like, obviously, like it was on me. Like I was the one who wasn't happy with my work. Like I didn't make her happy. So at the end, everything, like if you ask her, she'll probably tell you she loved her makeup and the day was amazing. She had a great time. She looked so good in the pictures, but it was still like, it was a lot for me emotionally wise, like because I had never experienced that before. Like I never had anyone tell me they didn't like their makeup before that I had done, let alone on their wedding. Like if it had been anything else, I probably wouldn't have gotten as emotional, but it was her wedding and I just felt like I ruined it. So that was quite an experience for me. It was definitely a learning curve like I have never ever experienced one in my life. It was, yeah, it was. Now I know I need to go to makeup school to learn like different, how to work with different eye shapes, because like I said, she had really small eyes and I just want to learn a little bit better, get a little bit more knowledgeable. I mean, I could use YouTube as well, but just, you know, get a little bit more knowledge. Sorry, I had to change my battery, it was dying. But what was I saying? Oh, fuck, I'm the worst at telling stories because I literally stopped talking for a second and I already forget what I was saying, or like where I was in that story. I know I was talking about the wedding and my horrible traumatic experience, but I don't remember exactly where I was. It was definitely a learning experience and I definitely want to go to school now so that I can just have a better idea on how to do makeup that's flattering on different eye shapes. So I'm gonna be looking into that. It was honestly like, it was really hard for me to talk about this right now. I didn't know if I wanted to mention it, but honestly, I just want to be like real with you guys, and that was something that I went through. Well, this is my version of light and natural. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all that's going on in my life and what's been going on. Like I said, I know I've been MIA and it's not been intentional. I've just had a lot going on and I just need to work on learning how to juggle it a little bit better. So I feel really good now. I'm finally getting myself back into a routine as far as like going to the gym and like eating healthy. And when I'm like eating healthy and going to the gym, I swear everything else in my life just like falls into place. Like I just feel more motivated, I just feel more productive, and I swear I just get things done more, and then I'm just more on track with every aspect of my life. So now that I got like the working on eating healthy like down, now I know I'll be able to get back into a good filming routine and posting routine and just everything, and like back on social media, like posting regularly and not just on my stories. So I feel good. I feel like things are going really well. If you guys watched my last Florida vlog, you know I am in the works of trying to get my boobs done. So hopefully I can do that in, fingers crossed, August is what I'm shooting for. I am going to be financing it, so I'm just trying to like stack up some coins. So and get my credit score like to the best that it can be in that short period of time, so I can get a pretty good like loan, I guess. It's gonna be exciting. I'll definitely film that whole process because I've been watching like legit nonstop like boob job videos just so that I can have a better idea, and I know like people like watching that kind of stuff because I definitely do. So don't worry, I will be filming that whole process for you guys. All right, you guys, that is it. I am all done with my makeup. Thank you for those of you that made it this long. Thanks for sitting down and listening to me just babble on about random topics that I literally could not stay on track with. So if you made it this far along in this video, then thank you. You are the real MVP. And I appreciate you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to let me know in the comments down below how you guys want to see me film my freelance kit. Like if you want a full in-depth talking about the products or just kind of like a breeze through of what I have. It was so nice to just sit down and talk to you guys and like inform you guys and just get back to shooting the shit with you guys. You know what I mean? That being said, I gotta go now because I gotta go film another video, my collective haul, before I get on this flight. So thank you guys again for watching. I am always so appreciative, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.